Good morning, babes. Welcome back to Barb City. It's your girl, Christiane, aka Barbie. And before we get into this video, please subscribe to this channel. Turn your post notifications on. Don't forget to like my video. Also, when we're done here, follow me on Twitter at @TheRealBarbCity, Instagram at BarbCityPinkPrint, and my Facebook page will be pinned in the comments, okay? We need support on all platforms. You know that to be tripping, okay? Especially if you're a Barb's channel. Anyways, you guys, with that being said, let's go on ahead and get into this video. So Rihanna, it is being reported that she is the richest musician in the world, okay? So not just the richest female musician, but the richest musician, period, okay? So Pop Tings posted and said, Rihanna is officially the richest musician in the world with a net worth of $1.7 billion, okay? That is so crazy. Can you imagine being a billionaire, the richest musician in the world? Like, that's a crazy title to hold. But anyways, congratulations to Rihanna's wealth. I wish I lived in her bank account, okay? Anyways, you guys, here are some of the comments. No one's thinking about capitalism and why she isn't using her wealth to prop up the black community, huh? Meanwhile, the media needs to put her in a richest musician category when without Fenty, which has nothing to do with music, she would barely have a net worth of $100 million. Coming for $3 billion this year, what a legend. I severely hope no one is celebrating someone having this such wealth. So Rihanna made 70% of Beyonce's net worth within 2 years. This last update was $1.4 billion. Dang, she should help people with the money. Hate capitalism. See, now that's a mother right there. While 90% of it is not from music. LOL. No hate though. Congrats to her. Beyonce is fuming. The standard, the blueprint, the self-made billionaire is Rihanna, okay? So obviously, you guys, people are going to have mixed emotions about something like that. One of the reasons being because they listed Rihanna as the richest musician alive, and we all know that most of her net worth comes from Fenty, okay? But that is not the point. The point being made is that she is the richest musician alive. It does not matter where her money's coming from. She is a musician, she is alive, and she has a net worth of $1.7 billion, making her the richest musician alive, okay? So I don't see anything wrong with how they worded it or what they said. Congratulations to Rihanna. Who doesn't want to be a billionaire, okay? With that being said, I do want to talk about one more thing concerning Rihanna before we move on to the next topic. So PopBase posted this. Variety VIP speculates that Rihanna's highly anticipated 9th studio album will drop right after the Super Bowl, and this is what was said. Then there's the Apple halftime show. Apple's first time sponsoring the event will feature music megastar Rihanna, making her first live appearance in 5 years. This will bring in casual, younger fans of her music, contributing to the audience, with VIP's hunch that Apple will announce soon after that Rihanna's new album will be available on Apple Music. Okay, so I don't see that that's far-fetched. Although Rihanna did tell her fans not to expect new music after she released Lift Me Up. So I don't know how true this is. It has been a few months since Lift Me Up has been out. So maybe she was just talking in that time. Hopefully this is real, you guys, because honestly, I would be here for some new Rihanna music, okay? With that being said, let's go on ahead and quickly read some of these comments before we move on to the next topic. It would be so iconic if she ends with the name of the album in the background on the giant TV when she's done. I will never believe it till I see it. Yes, the queen of music industry is coming. I predict Nicki being on the album. Tell them how it's done, legend. Rihanna will never be talented. She was my fave. I wonder if she can win me back. I don't know anybody who is anticipating more albums from her. What are you talking about? Taylor's album is better. Yeah, a greatest hit album. Okay, so yes, there's going to be mixed emotions, and I'm definitely on the I'm waiting for the album side. Okay, with that being said, we are done with Rihanna, and let's move on to the next topic. So the next thing we are going to talk about is Nicki Minaj. Okay, so as we all know, Nicki Minaj continues her hiatus. She has not been seen on or off social media in months. She is literally minding her business, okay? And it's crazy because during this time, people continue to bring her name up, connecting her to feuds and drama that has nothing to do with her, bringing her up, trying to get a hit tweet on Twitter with their small accounts. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. Male artists, female artists shading her in songs. Like, they obviously miss her just as much as we do, okay? Anyways, you guys, with that being said, a lady by the name of Katy Lang, and yes, I said Katy Lang because here on Barb City, that is what we're going to call her because she is acting like a catalyst female, okay? I say that because this woman is a writer for Time, and she decided to give her input on 77 Cents, the Grammys, and Nicki Minaj, and this is what she had to say. I'm not going to lie, I have a soft spot for Lotto. Her braggadocious flow and boisterous, dare I say, big energy is a reminder of why we need to give Southern hip-hop its flowers. Also, anyone who will go toe-to-toe with Nicki Minaj and the Barbs on Twitter deserves a Grammy, okay? Someone took that clip and tweeted it and said, according to Katy Lang, a writer for Time, the aspiring rapper 77 Cents is deserving of a Grammy simply for envious outbursts towards Nicki Minaj. Okay, so you guys, this is my thing. All this did was further expose the Grammys for the frauds they are, because all Katy basically said was that anybody who is willing to dislike who we like, which is Nicki Minaj, can get a Grammy, okay? Anybody that's willing to shade Nicki Minaj and go back and forth with her undefeated fan base can win a Grammy, okay? These are the type of people that they have within the voting committee, okay? With that being said, it is obvious why Nicki Minaj does not have a Grammy. We don't need to say this because this is already in the air, but I will say it again. Nicki Minaj does not have a Grammy because the Grammys work off of feelings, okay? It has nothing to do with music, and we are going to go on ahead and get into some of those comments. What is it with people like Katy Lang who indulges in the enjoyment of tearing down black women within the music industry? Nicki doesn't know this lady, but yet she's in Time articles patting people on the back for being nasty towards Nicki Minaj. The industry is wicked for real. People like Katy Lang from Time hide their anti-blackness behind their design for women like Nicki. They're never brave enough to say that they don't like when black women are bold, assertive, outspoken, and unapologetic. They just attack the one that they know it's safe to attack. Good morning, Barbs. Can anyone dox Catty Lang's info? I want her to be shown what it's like to go toe-to-toe with the Barbs. Also, vote Anika for the iHeartRadio Awards. So, Catty Lang, instead of voting based on talent, you decide to go based off the fact that you don't like Nicki. Why are you even on the voting panel? Kicking off Black History Month by degrading the most successful Black female in history. Great job, Catty Lang. Black artists have been open about the racist and degrading practices of the scammies. Yet people like Catty Lang and Time continue to uphold and encourage them to keep doing what they do. So y'all saying 77 Cents should win a scammies because she got into it with Nicki Minaj and the Barbs, but nothing on her talent because the little flow is so obsolete because she actually don't have the talent to back her up. Catty Lang, thanks for exposing the industry's formula. Okay, so yes, you guys, the industry is, the formula is we do not like Nicki Minaj, and if you do not like Nicki Minaj, let's get you a Grammy. Y'all already know I got as many opinions as I could on this Grammy situation, so just a few more. Stick with me. One more person saying this: what kind of voice are you for girl bosses? When you just wrote 77 Cents deserves a Grammy for being an entitled new artist towards a vet. Couldn't stand on her talent, so you reached for Nicki's name, reaching into Stan Twitter for an article because your skills are lacking. I can live without Nicki having a Grammy. My issue is whenever a female rapper gets a Grammy, Nicki becomes the focal point more than the winner, which says a lot. So no, I will not be surprised if 77 Cents gets one. Actually, I'm expecting it. Okay, so I definitely agree with this. I feel like until the Grammys stop being the scammies, people will always surround them and connect them to Nicki Minaj, especially every time they give a fraudulent award to a new female rapper, okay? Anyways, you guys, Leron, female rap elite, said, the thing is, many of these people in positions of power are racist. Yet they get to comment and be gatekeepers of our culture. She's a dang Karen too. Catty Lang can't just come out and say, I hate Nicki Black Butt. So she beats around the bush, liking shady tweets, writing shady pieces, and spends her time obsessing of Miss Minaj. Catty Lang was also caught liking a disrespectful, nasty tweet towards Nicki Minaj and her husband. I am obviously not going to read the tweet here, but she did like a tweet on October 14th of 2022, and this is further proof that she is basing her feelings about 77 Cents and the Grammys off the fact that she just does not like Nicki Minaj, okay? And this is not new. This is what they all do, okay? Queens QC Worldwide also tweeted on Twitter and said, when BARBZ finally realized the hold they have on not only publications, but the internet itself, things will shift. Imagine saying someone should only win a Grammy, not based on their talent, but arguing with Nicki Minaj and her fan base. This is very embarrassing, okay? So yes, for the scammies, that is very embarrassing that that's the validation that you need for your awards, okay? For the Barbs, it's giving King Iconic. Another thing that the Grammys did to spite Nicki was this. Popbase posted, the Grammys will honor the 50th anniversary of hip-hop with an all-star performance. Okay, so big word, you guys. 50th anniversary, hip-hop, and all-star. Okay, can you believe Nicki Minaj will not be performing, okay? The people that will be is Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah, Lil Wayne. Like, Lil Wayne with no Nicki Minaj is not adding up, okay? Busta Rhymes, Salt and Pepper, Future, Glorilla performing at the 50th anniversary of hip hop. It's not making sense. Nelly, Ice-T, Lil Baby, okay? Although I like Lil Baby and no Nicki Minaj at the 50th anniversary of hip hop, if anything, he should have only been there to perform with Nicki Minaj, okay? Here are just a few comments on that performance. There are a few sneaks that don't deserve to be there. Remember, the Grammys are rigged and rexes, whether our faves win or not. And Cardi, the way Nicki wasn't added here shows they don't truly care. Nicki was a true pioneer in hip-hop music. How y'all can include Glorilla but not the generous Queen Nicki Minaj? Why are y'all surprised? I knew Nicki wasn't going to be invited. She called them out when she felt she wasn't being treated fairly. They don't like her, bruh. It's sad. I just know them ratings going to be low. So I definitely won't be watching. I know a lot of my subscribers already said they weren't watching. The Grammys views have already been low for quite some time now. So I'm pretty sure they will be extra low this year. If you're a Barb and you plan on watching, I hope that you change your mind, okay? With that being said, you guys, let's finally... Nope, one more thing about the Queen, Nicki Minaj. So before we finally move on to the next topic, Popbase posted and said, according to report from the University of California, Nicki Minaj was the top female songwriter during 2012 through 2022 on Billboard's Hot 100 year-end chart with 20 credits. Okay, so congratulations, Queen. We love you. Keep queening, and we will always support you. Moving right on along, boo, because that was a lot talking about you. As you guys may know, Lil Wayne did announce at the Young Money reunion that he will be releasing his next Carter album, okay? With that being said, he's obviously not playing around. He has been hinting that he's been working on it. He's hinted at some people that he might have on it, you guys. And then today, he posted and said, welcome to the Carter Tour, coming to a city near you. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on LilWayneOfficial.com. Okay, so just so you guys know, everybody that lives in Colorado with me, he will be in Denver, Colorado on May 7th, and also around the corner in Salt Lake City, Utah on May 6th. Okay, so here are a few of the comments, you guys, just a few, on what people had to say on Lil Wayne releasing his new project and also going on tour, okay? The first person saying this: I'm not going to be able to relax until I'm able to purchase a ticket. I'm too old for this stress. God, please let me be able to purchase a ticket. I've wanted too long for this. The fireman is coming to the Apollo, too close to home. Please, God. Coming to Birmingham, I'm shocked and definitely going to be in that. B, wow, nothing coming to Miami after we held you down. None of those places are in my state, let alone my city. Shame to see Florida is getting the cold shoulder. Okay, what up with the album? I remember driving 3 hours to Tulsa to see you and 2 Chainz perform, and y'all cancel. You coming back, babe? I can't wait to see you. Might have to go to this one solo, not you just posting a screenshot as your tour announcement. Send me and my homegirl 2 tickets for the Silver Spring MD show, please. But on another note, hey, we in there. Yo, ain't you from Louisiana? We can't get a New Orleans date. Baton Rouge, Lafayette. Bruh, I already sent the message out that he was dead wrong for not having a show in New Orleans. So obviously, everybody is here for the return of Lil Wayne, you guys. Clearly, who wouldn't be? The only people that are upset are his hometowns, where he will not be performing for his tour. So hopefully he adds some stops and some dates for the people that really miss him at home. And with that being said, you guys, let's finally get on to our last topic. I don't know if you guys can remember when Nicki Minaj had We Go Up by her and Fabio Foreign trending for weeks, okay? When she challenged everybody to drop their very best verse, okay? So Erica Banks was one of those artists that participated in the challenge, and it made me remember when her verse came up on Twitter today and people were talking about it. It made me think I was not a blogger then, and I was unable to share my opinion with you guys, okay? So basically, I feel like her verse was absolute trash. She did not write the beat like she was supposed to. The lyrics just were, it was not on point. Like, for her to try to mix something that belongs to Nicki Minaj, like, it just did not hit like it was supposed to. But I do want to read you guys some of the comments that were going today about her verse. It all started when someone tweeted this: thread of people reacting to Erica Banks' hit We Go Up remix. And these are the reactions. At 1 minute and 29 seconds, no, I ain't Nicki. We know, baby, we know. She was doing so good up until a certain point. Babe, you gotta come harder than that. This is on a classic beat, and no disrespect, you need to step your pen up. Don't worry, you will get better. We go down at this point. Usually people would say she never let us down, but she definitely let y'all down for those who love her. This was horrible. Erica, just go and get your CNA certificate at this point. I hear that field needs people. Of course, some goes down when there's $1 billion on the elevator. That's Beyonce's line from Flawless. The auto-tune has me in tears. This sounds like when I'm trying to rap Nicki's songs without knowing the lyrics. Jet skis, let's see, sends me. I just feel like if you're going to trash talk and clown other girls for not knowing how to rap, then you have to do and be top tier. With that being said, that was awful. Thank you for your time, Miss Erica. We'll call you if anything comes up. Respectfully. In my opinion, you guys, I do feel like Erica Banks can rap. I do feel like she rides the beat very well, especially to a lot of these new artists. I do feel like she utilizes a pen with her craft. So I respect Erica Banks as an artist, although she did throw a little bit of shade at Nicki Minaj and ended up getting blocked. She also publicly apologized. She basically begged for forgiveness, begged to be unblocked. So if Nicki Minaj was ever to forgive Erica Banks, this would be one of the artists that I definitely forgive. I have been listening to Erica Banks for a while before that situation happened with her and Nicki Minaj when I stopped listening to her. So it is unfortunate because I do feel like she's talented. I do feel like, again, she could ride the beat, especially way better than Megan Thee Stallion, okay? With that being said, you guys, although I don't listen to Erica Banks anymore, I do feel like she deserves a better push than what she's getting, especially compared to some of her peers, okay? With that being said, you guys, finally, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I love you guys so much. Thanks.